Hello and welcome back to another studio vlog. Today is a busy day in the Growing Wild Studios office. I am doing a lot of filming today. I doing a couple of different videos at the same time, including the vlog. So I'm kind of multi-filming for those things. And I'm doing some filming for social media. I have been getting more into social media. I don't know how I feel about it. I recognize it's a necessary evil, so I'm trying to just have some fun with it. I'm currently working on two fishing related reels. One where it's the Hang Hill audio about sports, and the other where it's posing with my projects like men pose with their fish. Sometimes social media filming is very humbling. Honestly, this whole experience of putting myself on the internet and selling and all of this has been very humbling. I am not an outgoing person um, most of the time, at any rate. That's one of the things I'm working on today. And for one of those clips, I'm trying to finish up the 6 day star blanket. I thought I was going to get a couple of more rounds done, but this is officially how much yarn I have left. So I've decided I'm gonna do a crab stitch, reverse single crochet border, and be done. But I want to get this done before my final market at this one location. I think I mentioned in the last vlog someone was interested in purchasing it. I let them know like, hey, it's a work in progress. It's got a little bit more to go. But she took my card and she seemed really interested in purchasing it when it was ready. And she was like, I totally understand. I'll be in contact. Which was very promising. Has she got in contact with me? No, but it still made me feel good. I'm hoping that maybe she or a friend will be there and see it. But honestly, the fact that that interaction even happened means that the blanket did what it was supposed to do, which was show off my artistry and bring people into the booth. So that makes me very happy. Aside from that, before the next market, I'm not sure what I want to do. So my goal before the previous market was to have two cardigans plus this finished. And I only had half of this and one cardigan done. So originally I was just like, okay, I'll just finish the blanket and do another card and be golden. But then I started thinking about the fact that it is going to be September. And I think even though I anticipate it still being hot AF, that people are going to be getting into a fall mood, wanting maybe some fall-y type of items. And I don't want to get myself too specific into fall, but I have bought yarn to make beanies. So I think I'm going to make a couple of beanies and see how that goes. That's what's on my mind lately. I'm going to, as always, bring you along as I'm crocheting my little heart out, as I'm thinking about and making these decisions for the business. And I want to reiterate, I'm feeling a lot better than I was after the first market. Going into the last one, um, I think I just again want to reiterate that I don't know if my market is at where this market is placed. I think I need to be a little bit closer to Philly, and I definitely want to try out more markets that have a paid admission for visitors. So that way I know people coming in are in the mind to buy and not just browse. So feeling good. I'm not expecting a ton from this last market, but that's also why I'm interested in a Philly punk rock one or maybe an additional one. I'm going to do some more research into what other markets I can apply for and get into. So that's where we're starting this vlog. And I will see y'all in the next clip. Welcome back to another vlog clip. It has been about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more since the last clip I recorded. It's about a week and a half to the last market, and I have to be totally honest, um, I am I am hitting a wall a little bit. I am starting to feel a little tired, a little, um, a little just a little bit just like I'm putting in a lot of effort on the YouTube side of things. I'm putting in a lot of effort on the social media side of things, which has picked up a little bit, and I'm putting in a lot of effort to make items that aren't selling. And even though I'm seeing a little bit of progress, um, I'm just getting tired. So I wanted to be perfectly honest about that, um, and kind of explain where I think I'm going to go from here. So Um, I think the first big thing is that I had been thinking about going to a couple of different markets, punk rock, flea market, something at the Weaver House. And for me, I just don't have it in me to do another market this year. Even though I don't want to do a market, I don't want to miss out on sort of holiday, end of the year types of sales. So I am going to put my stuff online. It's been a goal of mine to put my stuff on my website to sell, and I just didn't want to do it before the markets because I didn't know what stock was going to sell. I didn't want to put stuff up online and then be out of it and then have it be a whole ordeal. So I want to put my stuff online, even though I know I'm worried again about putting it online, having it be a big project, and not having enough traffic go to my website. But I'm not comfortable with putting it on Etsy. Etsy seems to be a platform that creators don't like, or they really like it, or they really don't like it. Or I've been told, like, get on there when you're new so you can get the traffic. And as soon as you can, as soon as you build your following, get off. So I think for me, Etsy is not going to be a place I go. So I think I'm just going to host it on my website and just try and build it that way rather than have to worry about switching platforms later on. So that is going to be the big goal for me after this final market. Another reason I'm feeling a little tired from everything is because um, I'm working on a lot of crochet projects for different areas. So I'm working on projects for the shop, I'm working on projects for YouTube, in addition to all the filming I'm doing for YouTube and the filming I'm doing for social media. So um, between all of that, I can feel that my body is tired. I can definitely feel more pain in my arms, and I'm starting to feel it in my wrists. So I know personally that I need to slow down a little bit, give myself a little bit of a crochet break, um, so I don't hurt myself, basically. So I have a couple of videos pre-filmed that are crochet heavy, and I have one more that I'm working on, the all-in-one quilt motif for Yarn Inspirations, that I was hoping to put out after this current vlog. And honestly, I kicked it down the line because I know that I need to work on it at a slower pace rather than what I did for the yellow Hexagranny cardigan, which was churn it out in a week. I know that I need to give myself time to actually do that and take breaks and stuff. Currently, I have reevaluated my goals for the September market. I had thought about doing the blue Hexagranny cardigan, and I did get through part of it. I got through one skein and got a lot of the way away. It looks very good. I think the motif is coming up nice and the colors are doing well. But I stopped after I finished one skein because it became very clear I was not going to do this cardigan and do hats for the September market. In the next week and a half before the September market, I'm just going to work on some beanies. It's not a big special pattern. I did finish one, which is really cool, which this is it. I really like it. I love a good ribbed beanie with a brim. I think lots of people like a good ribbed beanie with a brim. That is where I am at right now. Right now, I don't have any plans to change my YouTube schedule. I don't have any plans to, I don't want to say slow down. I think like right now I'm at a point where I'm changing things versus stopping or pulling back, and just finding, different videos, different projects that work better for me. So I wanted to be honest that I'm feeling a little slow right now. I want to hold space for that because I'm just building this business. This is the first year I'm doing it. I don't want to push and push and push and then actually need to stop and not pursue it anymore. So I think this is a step that feels good to me, um, and feels good for the longevity of myself and the business. So um, I'm hoping to do maybe one more check-in, and if not, I will see you guys at the final market. Right, well, hello everyone. You cannot hear from the little pitter-patters on my walls and my canopy. It is indeed raining, and we're about a half hour into the market, and I gotta be honest, y'all, I just want to get through this one. There's not a lot of people coming around, and really, I just don't think there's gonna be a sale today. Of course, I can be proved wrong. People have said hello to me at least, but I'm a little sad. That the last market is probably going to be a washout. So it kind of sucks that this feels like the best setup I've had. I feel really good about how everything looks. I got the star blanket finished. I got some beanies finished for fall. I think the rainbow one is so cute. Also gives me, some more lessons about going to markets. So I think I'm learning that I will never do a rain or shine event again. I think like an indoor rain or shine event makes sense because I'm way more willing to go to an event that is on a rainy day if it's inside, even if I'm taking public transit, and I'm pretty sure most of these people are driving, so that's kind of where I'm at. It kind of sucks a little bit, but like you've heard me say a million times, I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna do the job I came here to do to the best of my ability, and we'll go from there. All right, we are just about at the end of the market. I've got about 15 minutes left. The good news was that it did stop to rain. It rained for a little bit, but it cleared up and it's nice and sunny, and I did get some people come in and take a look. I did make one sale. Spread my nose first. I did make one sale today to a very cute little girl who loved a bandana and did not know what Trix yogurt was, but her mom did, so that was good. Other than that, foot traffic increased with the weather. Definitely had more people in the booth taking a look, but I'm not anticipating any more sales, which is totally fine. I'm feeling better than the last check-in, quite frankly. Hello! Oh yeah! Over there. I want to check it out, but my helper's not with me today.
Oh, no worries. If you want, I can bring you a business card if you just wanted to check out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, another vendor just stopped by, someone who's down the road in the market's lane from me. I saw her stuff. It looked really cool. But that was really cool. When Glenn gets here, I'll probably try and go check her out, just see what she has too. I like to go and try and support anyone who comes by my place too. So, yeah, as it turns out, it was a little bit of a better day than I anticipated weather-wise. It's just nice to get out, see people, have people see me, and maybe I will get the celebratory ice cream with Glenn later. All right, as you might expect based on the previous 2 videos about my markets, it is the day after my last market, and I talked a lot about my feelings in my last clip towards the end of the day yesterday, but I did want to come on and just confirm. I am taking these 3 markets at the same space to be very much a learning experience. Even though I did not sell a ton, um, over the course of the 3 markets or on any one day in particular, I learned a lot, and sometimes that is the more valuable experience anyway. So, I wanted to say that I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't make more sales overall, but I still feel very proud of myself. My husband reminded me yesterday because I was feeling a little poopy and I was definitely a little hangry after the market. He reminded me, like, you should be so proud of yourself. You have actually gone and done this, having not had any previous experience in markets, and in 5 months, you've gone from not knowing anything to knowing a lot to having all this experience. And I think, like, while I always have been proud of what I've done, um, I needed the reminder to, like, actually actively be proud of myself. And I am proud of myself. So I want to leave things there for now. I am going to do one more wrap up video that kind of will talk about more of the stats of the 3 markets, specific things that I've learned, as well as how I plan to bring selling at markets, selling online into the future of my business. So I just wanted to say thank you for anyone who's come on these 3 markets with me, who's made a purchase, who just followed along online. The support means the world to me. It's helped keep me going when I felt really bad. And I am so excited to keep you on this journey with me. See y'all in the next one. Bye.